What truly makes us happy? Let's be honest. Most of us would choose win the lottery over find inner peace in a heartbeat, right? Just imagine you wake up one morning being a lottery millionaire. You have more money than that dude who keeps bragging about his Bitcoin investments. You've basically won life, right? Well, according to a study by researchers in Sweden and New York City, because apparently happiness needs an international effort, these researchers tracked down over 3,000 lucky lottery winners and asked them one question: are you happier now that you're swimming in cash? You might think the answer would be, hell yeah, bro, I'm so damn happy. But here in this channel, you'll find plot twists everywhere. The results were more like, kind of satisfied, I guess. It seems those millions bought satisfaction, but not necessarily happiness. Some winners even went back to their old jobs, but why? Maybe they blew all their money on mansions, yachts, and enough gummy bears to fill a swimming pool? Nope. The study found most winners invested wisely or spent their money responsibly. So, what makes them not happier? Well, the same thing happened to people who achieved huge goals in life. When they achieve something, they get a rush of happiness. Then, after enough time, they become less happy or even get depressed. Have you ever craved something like buying a PS5 or a new PC? Or let's say passing a final exam? Once you get what you crave, you bask in the glory for a while, but then the magic fades and you're back to square one. This, my friend, is the classic achievement trap. We chase these milestones, convinced they'll unlock happiness, only to find a fleeting high followed by a potential crash. It seems reaching the mountaintop doesn't always guarantee a great view. Like, what is the problem exactly? In order to know what is the problem, I have a question for you. What's your current goal? Is it satisfaction, being with someone you love, living a happy life, or achieving many great things in your life? A 2014 Harvard study suggests most people prioritize achievements over the other choices I gave you. They chase that happier feeling instead of the happy, not realizing it's temporary. So if they achieve their goals and experience a short burst of joy, then what? Two paths emerge: the feeling of disappointment or the hamster wheel of chasing the next achievement, which should be higher than the previous. So you get that short spike of happiness. Sound familiar? It's basically addiction. Like addiction to make more and more achievements, addiction to success. Here's the science behind this madness. Our brains are wired for a process called hedonic adaptation. Imagine this line: positive events like achievements or anything that makes you happy, bad or good, cause the line to increase or decrease suddenly. But then, the hedonic treadmill kicks in, adjusting your baseline happiness back to normal, feeling less happy after that dopamine rush, after achieving something huge. This is the mechanism of the treadmill. You aspire, work hard, achieve, enjoy the dopamine rush, then experience the adaptation, prompting you to desire more, and the cycle repeats. How our brains drive us to work harder and excel is by continually desiring more. However, what truly matters is the nature of the source that triggers dopamine release. Whether it's positive or negative, our brains will crave more of it. The problem doesn't reside in the addiction itself, but rather in what we are addicted to. If we wanted to experience another happiness spike, you need a bigger achievement next time. That lottery win felt amazing, but now anything less seems dull. To feel that high again, you gotta go even bigger, which is pretty much impossible for most lottery winners. This explains why winners either return to their jobs to find joy in smaller, regular dopamine hits, or go on crazy spending sprees, desperately seeking that next happiness rush. Okay, so this hedonic adaptation thing, why does our brain do this to us? Why do our brains hate us? Can't we just stay blissfully happy forever? Here's the deal. Our brains always aim for stability. That happiness rush, not exactly stable. In fact, when we're super happy or super sad, our brains struggle to make sound decisions, and this can cloud our judgment and lead to illogical decisions. This adaptation isn't just for happiness increase. It helps us move on from sadness too. Imagine getting stuck in a perpetual sadness rut, not exactly ideal. So, in a way, hedonic adaptation is our brain's way of saying, hey, chill out. Let's get back to normal and move on. It's a mechanism for emotional resilience, allowing us to move on from both positive and negative experiences. Achievements are a good thing, right? They represent success. Now hold on, how did achievements become part of this addiction cycle? Like, why does our brain use the adaption thing to deal with achievements? Well, one of the reasons is that it goes back to when we were kids. Remember the classic good grades equal ice cream? Or bad behavior equals no TV? Even at school, where praise and recognition are showered upon high achievers, we learn early on that achievements equal rewards. and rewards equal happiness. So, our brains link achievements and success with dopamine spikes. The more achievements, the more dopamine fireworks. And that's where hedonic adaptation steps in to keep things balanced. So, don't be afraid to take risks, even if they might lead to temporary sadness. A bad breakup, a failed experiment, subscribing to the channel, hedonic adaptation is your buddy. Wait, there is no risk to subscribe, okay? I mean, test it and test the like button too. See, there is nothing to afraid of.